kick it away to start. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Offense getting set for first down. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He's going to go for a big one. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback, right? Gets a little bit of pressure. He's able to scramble to his right, extend the play, and he tried to take a shot deep down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
White wants to throw it. Skips away from pressure. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback here. He extends the play. Nothing open right away. There's a little bit of pressure. He gets to the outside, tries to take a shot down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. They're bringing heat. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
On 4th down, going to the air. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
I'll tell you what, coaches catch heat a lot nowadays, especially on social media. I expect him to catch a lot of heat. 4th down, long yardage situation on your own territory, and you want to go for it, and you fail, and you're surprised. You definitely shouldn't be surprised. Just don't check your mentions, though. And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good, and then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the
quarterback sneaks it forward and into the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, 2nd and goal that time. Instead of turning around and giving it to Mr. Dependable, you just let your quarterback do it himself. Up front, everybody's got to get low. It's low man wins. They were able to get a surge, and the quarterback plows in for the touchdown.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
And get the ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast.
Lost one deep down the right side. And the pass hits, picked off. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. This guy hoping to join that long line of big playmakers for Florida State, whether it's Rashad Green, Kez McCorvey, or, of course, the great Peter Warrick.
Finding those guys on the outside with game-breaking speed that you can build your offense around, that you know you can consistently throw the football, get Doak Campbell Stadium rocking, get everybody excited about Florida State.
From the gun, running back gets the give. They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The pull and throw off the RPO. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. The Seminoles racing to the line in the hurry-up. The give to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Looking downfield, it's Jordan. And that one is incomplete. It's the end of the first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Florida State 7, UCLA 0.
Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after the break. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
He does a good job of scrambling around and trying to make a play, but I tell you what, you don't want to take too many shots like that. Those big hits, oof, if you get up now, you dang sure going to feel them later.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, no!
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working.
He wants to go deep. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down.
I understand the quarterback wants to get this dominant wide receiver the ball as often as possible, but I wouldn't try to get it to him in double coverage. I think you have to let the defense's coverage dictate who gets the ball. There was somebody else open on that play.
Across the 25, he's got room. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. White going to attack through the air. He's going to throw deep right side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Buys a little extra time. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB's scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
They keep attacking through the air. It's caught. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. He's looking to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play. And you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Here's a quick throw out to the left.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
He's got it on the move. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. He's looking to throw. Floating away. Got out of trouble and throws. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He's right on target. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, UCLA! No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. White wants to throw it. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. I don't know what this says about trusting your defense, but they're going for an early onside kick down 1 possession. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the 2nd quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. Finds a crease at the 20. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown.
Man, don't ever rush me. On my mama.
He just makes it happen himself. Hey, I'm going to call a pass. You know, I want to throw the ball down the field. Oh, it's not open? Okay.
Good shit, though, bro.
Down, make it happen, take it to the house. What a scramble by the quarterback.
And the extra point puts him on top 21-6. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. 1 snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. He'll bring it out. It's Burden. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work.
Don't pass that ball.
This is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the 2nd half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the 1st half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Brings it down on the right side. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. White going to attack through the air. Going to take a shot. Fires into traffic. Intercepted. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
Crazy.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. To the air on first down. Pressure coming. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Yeah, and it fell incomplete because he did a great job of getting to the quarterback. He's in the pocket. Yeah, he's comfortable, but you get in there and you get a hit on him. Now he feels it. Can't throw the football. Can't follow through with his arm motion.
He's going to let it go.
Good
Fires the pass. Intercepted. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half.
Appreciate it, listening.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Florida State 21, UCLA 6.
They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
They're trying to pounce on their opponent with the lead in the second half, trying to steal possession, but give the return team credit. They may not have been set up perfectly for that onside kick, but they're Johnny on the spot, and now their offense is licking their chops, hoping to go down and score.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And defense nowadays, they look at the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down. Man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on first down.
Leaves it with the back. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play. 15 yards on that one, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Jordan. Quarterback now breaking the field. He's going to run it. Keeps it and got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Florida State. And the public.
Say that again.
What a day. His third rushing touchdown. And when you got your college fantasy football team going,
I can switch that quarterback. I can put in my back end quarterback. He'll do the same shit, bro.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he finished it with a scintillating 28-yarder to the house. He'll bring it out. It's Burden. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right?
He
On this
opened
drive,
it.
you did a lot of good things there leading up to that.
Don't throw it, though.
Picked off for the third time today.
Good game, bro.
He goes out of bounds, but what a play to create a sudden change opportunity. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Here comes the offense on first down. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. Open space at the 25. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are high. Buffaloes will put total leather to crank us up. Fielded in the end zone. It's Judkins. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The offense set for a first down play. Wide out in motion. Looking for space. It's Judkins. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody fired off the ball. The guys holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to
Looking to throw, it's Jordan. Fires to the right. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. And they're starting to bring some noise here on this early 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
A really good job by the defense. They got to understand that boy can fly. So if he gets outside the pocket, I got to make sure I'm ready to go get him. You can tell he was still being a passer. He wanted to throw the football. Nice job closing under control, getting a hit on the quarterback, and affecting the throw.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. First down here for the offense. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it, helping it get it. Nice job understanding that such passing can happen. Those guys can motion in. I got to understand safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that.
He lost one down the sideline. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
And guys, if I'm on offense, I am staying aggressive. I know you didn't connect there, but make sure you keep testing this defense, because even if you complete one of those throws, that could be the game-breaking play.
He's not afraid to go deep. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. The sudden change on the turnover, and man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22.
And when it's 3rd and so long, it's very predictable. I'm bringing more DBs on the field. I'm bringing more speed. I know you're going to pass the football. Offenses have to be aggressive. They have to take shots. They did it there. The defense makes the big play.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on the field.
So first down didn't exactly go according to plan. Let's see what they can dial up on 2nd down.
Reese, I got him right. Okay, I'm going to throw the football. Now I can get back in shotgun. Let's forget the running game stuff. We'll play a little pitch and catch and see how good that secondary is.
Running back goes in motion. Wants to throw. It's Jordan. Getting some heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the 2nd play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. He's looking downfield to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
People are going to watch the end of that clip and go, man, that QB got hit hard. That is not on the offensive line. Nice protection. He has all day to sit back there, make a decision, bake a pie, eat the pie. Goodness gracious, a ton of time. You've got to pull that trigger faster.
Running it back, it's Cameron. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. their team in prime position on offense. From the gun, the ground game. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Saturday solid. Too much video.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Quarterbacks need time when they're in the pocket to complete throws. That QB had no shot after taking that hit.
The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. Throwing right. Got his man. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
And a great job by the linebacker. You can tell starting to crowd the line of scrimmage, get up there on the line of scrimmage, see it, diagnose it, get in the backfield, get the running back on the ground for the tackle for the loss.
They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
You know, it's going to be so important for this offense to get better up front protecting and try to give his quarterback a pocket to throw from, because David right now in that last play, he had no chance.
Yeah, and step one in stopping a good passing attack is always being able to affect the quarterback. And it's not always with sacks, and sometimes it's with pressures, but when you get the sacks and now you get them behind the sticks and put them in more predictable situations, that is exactly what you want from your defense.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Takes it the other way. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Looking to pass. It's Jordan. Coming after it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, the coaching staff's going to have to talk to him about making quicker decisions. Today, if guys aren't open right away, take off and run or throw it away. But you can't hold it for that long.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. They get to him as he throws. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB, scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
Got his man downfield. Afterburner's coming. He's at the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Colorado!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, you keep that passing game up, you can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you know what?
The punter's on the sideline. He's playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Back to pass, it's Jordan. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Come on now, O-line. You got to take care of your quarterback. He takes care of you. He's the one who takes you to meals. He's the one to get you those NIL deals. Everything happens through your quarterback. You got to keep him upright. That is your #1 priority.
Feeling some heat. Escapes the sack. He'll pull it down. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down. The Seminoles want to crank the tempo. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Steps away to find some room. Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete.
There are analytics out there in college football that say maybe you can go for that at that point of the field here in the first half. It's still early. If you don't get it, you can come back later in the game, make it up, score some more points, and that mistake will be erased. The problem is right.
Unleashes one deep. Reels it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes! They'll try to add another to their lead. He headed off the left upright. No good. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
Man, how about that? You come out of the locker room, you just had a little bit of a break, you rested, you told your club we're going to come out, now we're going to be aggressive. We're going to kick an onside even though we're winning and you failed. Now this defense better step up and respond.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
You know, what's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Motion from the offense. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page.
And he breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
All right, offense cooking right now. That's a nice pass and catch, a big gainer, and now sets the offense up down in the red zone.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Fires to the right. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Bucks! This is like a baseball pitcher that you can't miss. He is just pounding his strike zone.
That just gets in the zone, right? You can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick him.
Into the end zone for the two-point conversion as they extend the lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit it.
Looking to take a shot. Fires and picked off.
I'll tell you what, safety